Hello, we are Edmwarriors and guess what? We are gonna talk about ghost production. Once again. In the past, ghost production used to be a secret weapon known only to a few, and many of the big names we know today have been taking great benefit of it. In this video, we are about to explore some of the famous examples of ghost production. We'll show our own top chart of cases where top game players took the best out of ghost production services, either offering them as producers or benefiting from them as artists. Let's begin. Top 5. Benassi Bros. Some producers are pretty upfront about the fact that they are not the primary creators of their music. Take for instance Benny Benassi. He and his cousin Alessandro Benassi used to be known as the Benassi Bros. They grew apart over time and Alessandro left Benny to seize the spotlight for himself, but that doesn't mean he left the group entirely. Alessandro continued to produce many of the hits related to his cousin's famous brand, but all credit went to Benny. Benny Benassi clarifies the roles by calling his cousin Alessandro my producer and studio collaborator. While having a background as a house DJ, Alessandro is a classically trained musician. In this case, both sides are satisfied with the outcome. Top 4. Dubs and Borges, Tsunami. Remember that song Tsunami by Dubs and Borges being everywhere a few years ago? Did you understand the song? Well, when the teaser of the track first came out in 2013, people were dying to know who made it. The production credits weren't listed, so everyone was just guessing. It turned out that Kashmir was a co-producer of the track, but there are still a lot of people who think Kashmir was the ghost producer for the whole thing. Tsunami ended up being super popular, hitting number 1 in 15 countries and topping the charts in the UK with its remix featuring Tiny Tempa. Top 3. Maarten Worwerk. Maarten Worwerk is a Dutch DJ and ghost producer who's been a prominent figure in the EDM industry. He is known as the most famous ghost producer. Among his anonymous works are outstanding tracks such as Epic by Sandro Silva and Quintino and Wakanda, released by Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike. Despite the anonymity that comes with being a ghost producer, Maarten's work has received widespread recognition within the industry. He has been praised for his technical skill and ability to create tracks that are both innovative and danceable. In conclusion, although he may not be a widely known name, his tracks have been enjoyed by millions of people around the world. His work is still being celebrated equally by both fans and industry professionals. Riding the wave of ghost production, Worwerk has been able to develop his career as a producer in the shadows. At the same time, he has left a historical legacy in EDM that everyone will remember. For such reasons, he undoubtedly establishes a solid third place on our list. Top 2. Martin Garrix signing with Spinning Records. Martin Garrix started his career with a bang by signing with Spinning Records. All of that happened thanks to his career as a ghost producer in the first place. In an interview with DJ Mag, he explains: I made a ghost production for somebody else. I cannot tell you which track I made, but this track got signed to Spinning Records and became big. They found out that I made it, so they invited me to their office and I played them my other stuff. And we signed. After this, he made his debut as an artist with the hit song Animals, released under the Spinning Records label. The rest, as they say, is history. Who knows what might have happened if Martin Garrix refused to ghost produce that someone? Well, we will never find out. But Garrix certainly deserves the second place on our list. Top 1. Tiesto and Dennis Wakop, The Team. Not a single or an EP, but an entire career built on collaboration is one of the most iconic examples of ghost producing. Tiesto always had a whole team supporting him, but there was one guy who played a big role in his music. That's Dennis Wakop. Most people probably haven't heard of Wakop, but Tiesto referred to him as the band and credited half or more of his discography to him. Tiesto never hid the fact that he was a brand with a large team behind him. Dennis Wakop had a crucial role there. In the early 2000s, no one knew that for a fact, but honestly, no one would have cared. People simply wanted to catch his hit Adagio for strings on a random radio station and rave and have fun. Tiesto is a brilliant example of how teamwork can benefit one's career. In his case, it worked out so well that he remained at the top of electronic music for nearly 30 years, which is why he takes the well-deserved #1 spot on our list. We live in times when it seems natural to question the legitimacy and authorship of everything we like and appreciate. Essentially, people are different. Some artists are talented creatively, while others are technically gifted, and some are born to perform in front of a crowd. We think that many artists and producers you are either or not familiar with might have been involved with ghost production for more or less. These are just several cases that emerge on the surface of the industry. What we've mentioned here is just the tip of the iceberg. Thanks for watching our video. We hope we gave insights into the application of ghost production services among the most famous and well-known names in the music industry. If you enjoyed our video, drop a like. Curious to find out more about ghost production? Then subscribe to our channel.